play and be active to realize their full power. The confidence, strength, and character gained through sports participation are the very tools girls and women need to become strong leaders in sports and life. This day is all about you and the impact that sports has had on you, whether you started as a youngster, maybe middle school, or even just became a college athlete while in college. It doesn't matter when you started playing the sport, it's that you love the sport, and it's about how the sport has molded you, given you direction, time management, commitment, drive, energy, and passion. It's about the experiences you've had, the blood, sweat, and tears that you have endured, the championships you've won, and the friendships of teammates and coaches that will hopefully last a lifetime. I wouldn't give up sports at all in my life for anything in the world. It's made me who I am today, and so far I'm pretty okay with myself. So take this day today to appreciate what sports have done for you, take today to appreciate your teammate, and take today to celebrate you and the woman you've become.
It is the ability to say, because she did it, I can do it too.
To be able to stand up here today and say I was a part of the Baruch women's volleyball team still feels like a dream I haven't woken up from.
Your hard work will really, really surprise you.
This is an opportunity. You don't have to do this, you get to do this.
Today we celebrate the strength, determination, resilience that it takes to be a woman in the world of sports.
As the years went on, and as I experienced the high highs and the low lows as an athlete in my life, softball became my escape, and I was more grateful to show up to play every day.
Soon enough, my weekends consisted of soccer and basketball games. Volleyball ended up being the best thing that happened to me.
For too long, women in sports have been underrepresented and undervalued. Their talent and hard work often overlooked and dismissed. But things are changing, and today we celebrate the way we continue to break barriers and make history, inspiring the next generation.
My mom. She has always pushed me to be the best I can be since the first day I stepped on the field. She has always told me that she wishes she had played sports when she was younger because she felt it would have showed her a different meaning of discipline and passion. With this, sports has taught me to be passionate and dedicated to what I love. My mom has always enjoyed taking me to practice, traveling to tournaments with me, and she still is my biggest cheerleader, which keeps me going each and every day.
The most empowering experience for me, where I learned firsthand the strides that women are making in history, is being one of the first ever ball girls this past summer for the New York Yankees, along with 3 of my softball teammates, Carly, Amber, and Megan. Throughout my time there, I saw a range of different views from people on their thoughts about their being ball girls. There were fans who supported us every step of the way, but others who still believed that men deserved to be on the sidelines instead. I remember specifically someone coming up to me and saying that. In that moment, it was easy to shut down and feel as if I didn't belong in the field, but I stopped and realized we were picked for a reason. I instead chose to focus on all the little girls whose faces lit up when they saw a ball girl on the field. The little girls who came up to me throughout the season, asking for a picture with them, a wave in the crowd, or a ball to give to them. I knew that we were the hope for a little girl who held the dream of one day doing the same.
Playing for a small organization where we would only have practice once a week, I tried to soak in that hour and a half as much as I could, then impatiently waited till the next week. Fast forward to high school, I remember coming to watch my friend's sister play for Baruch. Since then, I knew I wanted to become a Bearcat, and not just to study here, but with the hopes of making it on the team. Every season, I came to watch the women's team play, the more I wanted that dream to come true. When I was accepted, I remember telling my mom and how excited she was for me to live my dream. The first day of tryouts as a walk-on came, and my heart was beating on my chest. 20 other girls, along with a few that are here today, were just as ready. Everything I thought I knew, I didn't. I was humbled real quick. The intensity was higher, the girls were taller, but more importantly, they all radiated with confidence. Something at the time I didn't believe I had. But what did I expect? This is a college team. That first day soon became my last. I was told I had the skills, but they already had a full team. I was devastated and thought I didn't have the experience I thought I did. 18-year-old me was upset that I didn't do more, that I wasn't given those opportunities that would have put me in a better position. I fixated on my past and how it differed from the other girls that I met that day, but I sure still had that stubbornness. Except this time I wouldn't give it up. I just didn't accept the no.
Now, looking back on my time playing these sports, I can confidently say that each experience was drastically different, and how I was treated as an athlete varied additionally. For soccer, I lucked out with having awesome female empowering coaches for most of my career. We were also consistently given the scraps as compared to the boys. We always had to fight for gym time, almost always getting booted to the smaller gym, or having our practice cut short so the boys could use it, and receiving their old uniforms instead of getting new ones.
That I wanted to educate a little bit on what Title IX is, what it means for you all. While it's female empowerment and female athletes paving the way, it's also an educational piece of legislation. If not for godmothers, I am sure many of you in this room have a godmother of some sort. Someone to watch over you, protect you, teach you values and morals, and how to live the so-called right life. Then there's the second definition of a godmother, which is defined as a woman who is influential or pioneering in a movement or organization. Pioneering meaning the first to do something, change something, influence something, absolutely anything. For many of you, celebrating 50 years of Title IX in June 2022 of last year didn't necessarily mean anything, but I'm going to tell you why it should. I understand how it may have just bypassed you because when you were young, you live in the present, not in the past, not necessarily in the future, but here now. You ask yourself, what do I have to get done now, today? Wake up, shower maybe, brush my teeth maybe, food maybe, head to a train, to class definitely, sit in a class, more food and coffee, head to practice, and I know my athletes, more food, head to a train and home for homework, family and friend time, sleep, rinse, eat, repeat. What happens in the present, however, becomes what's happened in the past. I'm sure you all learned every action has a reaction and every decision has a consequence, whether good, bad, or indifferent. And although you don't know it necessarily in your conscious mind, you are creating a past.
Go!